Open heavens is the difference between struggle and ease. There's something called the spirit of ease. There's something called the spirit of ease. They call it ease of passage. Ease is a spirit. Open heavens is the difference between struggle and ease. Between efforts and results. Open heavens is the difference between efforts, man's efforts, and results, having results. Open heavens is the difference between survival and dominion. It's open heavens. So I know what I'm talking about. Between survivor and dominion, dominate. A very, very important passage, Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the heavens were open and I saw visions of God. Ezekiel 1:1. It says, the heavens were open and I saw visions of God. Now, this guy that was speaking, Ezekiel, he was not in a palace. He wasn't in a palace when he saw these heavens open. He was not in a palace. He was in captivity. He was in bondage. So he wasn't in paradise. He wasn't in a palace. So what does that tell me? Open heaven is not location dependent. It's not location dependent. This guy was in captivity when his heavens opened. He was not in the promised land. He was not in a palace. He was in captivity. He was in bondage when his heavens opened. So that tells me that open heaven is not location dependent. Open heavens is not economy dependent. Oh, that they are flourishing in that area. No. Open heaven is not government dependent. Not at all. You can be in a dry location. You can even be in a dry season. Everything is so dry. You're in a spiritual dryness. But under open heavens, the location you are in may be dry, but over your life, there's open heavens. So that tells me that your environment does not have the final say. Heaven does. Your environment does not, After all, we are many people in the same country that we are in, and they are living well, and they are doing well, and they are achieving results in the same nation. So open heaven is not environment dependent. It's not through the environment. What does open heaven means? It's not just a feeling. No. It's a spiritual climate. It's a spiritual climate. Open heaven means that heaven is not silent over you. That's what it means. It's not silent. Heaven is not closed to you. It's not closed. It's not brass. It means heaven is actively engaged in your story. Actively engaged in your destiny. Actively engaged with your life. It's a state where prayer travels without resistance. Where your heavens are open. Prayer travels like a rocket without no resistance. When your heavens are open, it means that answers return back to you without delay.